Samsung's Unpacked event 2019 brought a lot of things to the table. They brought out a totally bezel-less smartphone with the open hole camera technology, which is the Samsung Galaxy S10 lineup. And also they introduced a new foldable series, which is the Samsung Galaxy Fold, which really shocked the world because it folds and unfolds very easily. Samsung has already partnered up with a bunch of other app companies out there to make apps that are actually compatible with the Samsung Galaxy Fold. And last but not least is the 5G Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, which Samsung didn't really go much in detail. We definitely will be hearing some sort of news in a couple of months. Now, right now, let's focus on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 because the very first few leaks are now coming in. They're absolutely stunning, and I gotta admit, they're pretty interesting, and you may want to skip the Galaxy S10 and go for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 after hearing this. So, Samsung has already announced a 5G-enabled Galaxy S10 handset, which will be called the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G or the S10 5G, however you want to call it. There isn't really a lot of word on the overall prices, but it will be very expensive. Rumors are saying that it will be around $1,400. What does this mean for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10? Well, it will be having the 5G model and a 4G model. Samsung Galaxy Note 10 will be launching with a 5G modem inside of it, which is absolutely stunning. So let's talk about some of these specs and features. So it's codenamed Da Vinci and it's being used for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. And according to recent leaks and also Sam Mobile, we definitely will be seeing some sort of a totally bezel-less design with the selfie camera embedded into the overall S Pen. Patents are already out for this sort of technology. So you definitely will be seeing Samsung going for this really crazy type of design. It's actually not bad of an idea, especially when you want to take a picture, and pop-up selfie cameras are very dangerous because if you accidentally drop it with that out, well, there goes your selfie camera. But if it's an S Pen and you drop it, you won't be getting that much damage. And not only that, you could take pictures with the S Pen and also use it on your overall smartphone. So it's also a win-win for both situations. It's not a big surprise because Samsung has been investing a lot of time, money, and also effort into their S Pens and trying to get their users to use it more often. Also, we definitely will be having the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 or the Samsung built in-house Exynos 9820 chip. Now, these two will be tweaked slightly, and we might even be seeing the 9825 Exynos chip on top of the Note 10 for super fast processing. It's more of a business smartphone than anything else, so you definitely need a lot of RAM and power for video editing and a much better battery life. Now, it's also possible that we may be seeing some sort of a different variant for the Note 10. We've always been seeing one sort of model. Who knows, we may even be seeing a light Galaxy Note 10. Now, according to a reliable similar to the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G model, this pattern shouldn't come as a big surprise because Samsung is actually really interested in 4 lenses, and it seems like 3 lenses is the standard for 2019. We might even be seeing other major companies going for a triple lens camera. Now, the Galaxy S10 5G will be launching later this year, and we'll be adding in an advanced HQ-VGA 3D depth sensing camera to the triple lens system on the standard Galaxy S10 Plus models. It's kind of unclear whether the Galaxy Note 10 will be having these same 4 lenses, but once again, Samsung just bought and definitely put a bunch of lenses and a bunch of its zoomless technology in the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Now, more importantly is we also got a few confirmations. AT&T has also announced in the US that it will be bringing 5G support to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. So you know that tech is going to be embedded in the overall smartphone, and that's one Galaxy S10 rumor being eliminated. So we've been already getting a bunch of new official details, which is very exciting. Now, we've been hearing a few disappointments recently. For example, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 will be ditching the 3.5mm headphone jack. Keep in mind that the S Pen does take a lot of space along with other elements of the smartphone, and Samsung wants to be increasing the overall battery life, and Samsung has already announced the Galaxy Buds, which is an excuse for them to get rid of the 3.5mm headphone jack, since in my opinion a lot of people are already going for wireless accessories anyway. So what we are hoping to see. Now, definitely the Galaxy Note 10 is going to be one of the most expensive Note series smartphones ever. It's not going to be cheap. Don't be wishing that the smartphone will be under $1,000 because it's probably not. Now, Samsung may be deciding to add an even bigger battery as high as 6,000 milliamps. Now, keep in mind that these big Note screens need a lot of power to keep them running brightly. And the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G model also has an enormous screen and enormous computing power. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G model also has this huge chunk of battery inside the smartphone. Now, the whole day, well, that's pretty bad actually. And what about a super strong self-healing screen? We've been hearing that the Note phones always have been a pioneer in terms of the display technology. Now, the Note series is like the first to introduce curved screen edges, and Samsung usually puts one of the most advanced screens on their Note series, and the Note 10 will definitely be following that tradition. Most advanced handset Samsung has ever put out, along with it having a self-healing display, which is really interesting because I would love to have a smartphone where I could just break the screen, and 2 hours later, it'll be fully healed. That is something that's really cool. Now, after the Samsung Unpacked event 2019, we all saw the Galaxy S10, the foldable smartphones. Everything's really interesting. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S10 is one of the coolest smartphones currently, and we definitely will be getting a lot of consumers buying this type of smartphone. Now, because of the launch of the Galaxy S10, we'll be getting a lot of specs. For example, you will be getting many new types of cameras, you will be getting a bezel-less screen, you will be getting reverse wireless charging, and all sorts of these different features, different lenses, the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. These matter a lot because all these different features will be incorporated into the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. We've been seeing a bunch of different patents filed for the Samsung Galaxy Note. Let's talk about the overall price and talk about different variants. Now, the smartphone is rumored to be starting prices at around $1,200. It will be equipped with 8 GB of RAM and maybe even 256 GB of space storage. Now, we definitely will be seeing 3 different variants, a mid-tier and also a high-tier version of the Note 10. We may be seeing a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 with Exynos 9825 chip with a 12 GB RAM smartphone and also 1 TB model, which will set you back around $1,600. Yes, it's really expensive, but once again, if you want to have a bunch of these amazing stuff and you don't mind to put much of money in your phone, that's definitely a variant for you. And also, there's a bunch of new leaks, concepts, and also images, which really show off the beauty of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. I gotta admit, they actually look really cool, and I gotta get me a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. So a quick recap, we definitely will be seeing a bunch of amazing new specs for the Galaxy Note 10. The code names are out. We already got AT&T confirming what we already know, which is a 5G model, and we'll be having a quad lens camera, and Samsung will be putting something very shocking and very unorthodox design and also features on the table. Now, Note series, the reason why they will be launching it sometime in August or late summer is definitely to take advantage of the companies and carriers' 5G capabilities. And also, that date is very close to September, meaning that when Apple launches their own smartphones, they're going to have to directly compete against this amazing Note smartphone, which will be very hard because Samsung is one of the biggest smartphone makers in the world. So definitely we got some disappointments. For example, the 3.5mm headphone jack. We may be seeing a reduced amount of price and also speed. Now, we're not really sure what's going on, but definitely we will be getting even more leaks and rumors coming in for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 launch. So anyway, comment below. How do you guys feel about the smartphone? Would you guys buy it? Would you guys not? How do you feel about it? More leaks coming in, and thanks for watching.